The remnants of a rainbow here. See the whole arch going across. And where we are we're just above Ilkley. So Ilkley's down the valley down there. And we're kind of above Middleton Grange, which in these woods here and things, there's an old house and like a sort of Stations of the Cross thing as well, just in here in the valley. And then this is the Wharf Valley running up that way. So we're on a kind of top road which you turn off across Denton Bridge and then head around the back of Ilkley. So yeah, just on the moorlands. Oh, now we're at a bit which is like no walls or fences, just open moorland. Langbar Moor. So yeah, we're sort of kind of around the corner, somewhere between Ilkley and Addingham, but not on that floodplain route, but on the hilltops around it. So this is Langbar Moor. It's Saturday afternoon and about 20 to 2. Yeah, so it's like a shortcut really, this, to sort of Bolton Abbey and Beamsley and things. So the valley bottom runs down there and the main road sort of follows the valley bottom around. But then just down here is like Bolton Abbey and things. You can see the sort of Dale's scenery there. So this is Bolton Abbey Bolton Bridge. This bridge here is hundreds of years old, over the wharf, and then you're looking up there, follow the wharf up and it takes you to Bolton Abbey, Bolton Priory up that way. So you can walk for free up to there. It takes about 20-25 minutes to walk to Bolton Abbey up that way for free, instead of having to pay and park close by. And it only takes a few minutes to get here from where we live, really. And you can see the other bridge there with that small tributary all along. It's quite a fast flow today. House there right on the side with the chimneys and stuff. And that's the road bridge that takes you, if you follow that road up that way, it takes you to towards Harrogate really, for that way. So we might head back up that way and then down from the tops there. But yeah. See a couple of people walking along there, but might be a bit muddier today. You can walk along there and that takes you to Bolton Abbey. There's snowdrops down there, look. That house. We've got one house there right on the side of the river, on the bridge, and the other house on this side of the bridge next to the river as well. And of course all these are hotels and things like pubs and things are all owned by the Bolton Abbey estate. So it's like the Duke of Devonshire. Duke of Devonshire owns all this stuff. Huge amounts of land up here. Looks like there's a couple of stilling wells. There's like one there. So I don't know why there's two. There's one on that side and another stilling well on the other side as well, which is a bit odd. There's one down there where they might monitor water level, but maybe one's in use or one was a backup or I don't know what. Because potentially the river channel changes quite a bit due to this, which is a bridge sort of trapping sediment there in the middle part. So yeah, you can walk different walks, footpaths and things taking you along the river under there and different directions. I think there's a little tea room thing up here as well, but Don't know if there's anybody there. Public bridle way to Beamsley Lane. And then what's the other way going? That's Bolton Bridge, we just crossed it. Public bridle way 59. So yeah, that's the road that heads up to Harrogate. Farm shop up that way. Yeah. Let's have a quick look at the river, eh? How do we yeah. So yeah, very old, that bridge there, hundreds of years old. And then we're going underneath the road bridge here, but it takes you down to the river, so we'll have a little look at the water's edge. In here. Private fishing, yeah, Bolton Abbey State Office. You can go down there and do fishing. And it takes the bridle way, goes up that way. So yeah. What do you think, Alice? Is it nice?
Mm-hmm.
So all the catkins there. That tree. We'll go back over the bridge again. Yeah, this is the cricket pitch here, little pavilion. Of course, it doesn't look like a cricket pitch at the minute, but in the summer they have it all ready. Cricket matches and things there. Yeah, so just 3/4 of a mile to Bolton Abbey. Up there, it doesn't take long. So we are just driving now back along the A59, so we're not continuing at Wharfdale anymore, we're just heading over the A59. You can see some of the scenes with the hillsides and things like that. And further up here, because the road has been subject to several landslides, they're actually putting a new route for part of this road in. It's taken years and years, a massive project. But you can see we're kind of coming along, having to cut through certain sections of hillside and so on. I think the new route takes you like along the top of a hill, just so that landslides can't happen. Yeah, so this is the A59. Just headed up the hill basically, so we're heading east in an easterly direction now, in the direction of Harrogate. Yeah, so this bit of road is the bit they're trying to bypass, and you can see up there, that's a new part. They're just going across the top of the hill on the left. If you look straight ahead, they're trying to get rid of this where all the rocks and boulders and landslides keep happening. Wow. And you can see the American Menworth Hill there, the radar station as well, with the golf balls just there straight ahead. Yeah. So you can see how this road would be like subject to like frequent slides and things coming onto it. In fact, just there, look, there's a bit where they've had to repair it. So they've given up now. There's been that many repairs, that many landslides happening. So you can see just a patch there. It's come right down the hill. That they're rerouting the entire road, completely different route over the top of that hill instead up there. Been going on for years, the project. You can see here where they're trying to protect from landslides happening and coming up the road there, all the boulder work. Yeah. So yeah, we're heading east, A59. We've only been out for like half an hour. road across there, so it's going to come down there and it'll rejoin the existing route.
They're all here.
Down here, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a big project to reroute this entire road. That all under there, all that works. The stream's being rerouted, yeah.
There's some beautiful stone work there.
Yeah, so this is all a mess, isn't it? This is where it's going to
Rivers of slime.
rejoin the main road. So what we're going to do here, do you want to go to the little garden centre? Is that what it is? Let's go look at that. We're going to go head left just briefly, and then we'll probably come back right and then up the hill right back home up that way. But we'll just head left first to a little shop thing, which is getting a bit more dilapidated every time we go.
Gets emptier and emptier.
So you can see where that road is being rerouted. That goes on the valley at the minute. They're taking it across that way now. And there's lots of sheep down there running after a quad bike. See down the bottom. There's the quad bike coming. It's almost a gone. We did drive up there and to that sort of got partly a garden centre for a knick-knack shop cafe thing. Closed down completely. Not a surprise because it was getting more and more dilapidated every time we went. So we just turned around, came back, and then we've crossed that A59 again and come back this way. And you follow this way, it takes you straight back to like Otley basically. You can see the road going over the hill there. This is Fewston Reservoir. I mean, last time we were looking at these, they were like nearly empty, all drained and everything. Now they're all completely full. Look at all the fantastic flocks of birds. Look at all out there flying. Look at that. There's different birds in there. It's not just one type. Look at that. Whoa. So yeah, there we go. And yeah, so we've got the Fewston Reservoir. And essentially this was sort of the top end of we've got the Washburn Valley heading down in that direction. So you've got a series of reservoirs which head down there. And then you've got the Nid Valley over that way. So the Washburn does flow into the Wharf. Here's all these birds and things. Some of them have settled down in the field there. Got all these ones as well there. Yeah, so we've come in this direction up the road here and you get this viewing point. Thrushcross Reservoir, Fewston Reservoir, and then Swinsty Reservoir. Here and then down there's Lindley Wood Reservoir in the valley bottom down there. So this is the kind of Washburn Valley. We just passed the Biohub farm where they're, instead of having sheep, they're mixing it up with like fruit crops, fruit trees and all sorts of methods to try and improve the habitat and show you can diversify. And then down that direction, now look at the River Wharf Valley. So we're kind of just down there is Otley in that direction and Ilkley's over that way. So we're just on this kind of hilltop. Again, you can see the radar station just there.